Wagwan bread bins. It's Sunday the 26th of November. It's about 5 degrees and I'm out on the pink. Let's go.
My name's Ben Chapman. I got into cycling when I was 8. My most favourite thing in the world is jumping on a train and just get off and then go ride in that area. It's just the freedom of having a bike and to go anywhere you want.
So, good afternoon and welcome back. Today I am out on a little spin. Now, last week I said I wasn't going to film because it was my birthday. This morning I put out a post saying I'm not going to film today because it's my birthday. But the weather was a little bit better than it had been. I've got some new shoes on and I thought, why not go out, test them out, and then I thought, why not make a video? So today is going to consist of around about 40k and I'm out on the best looking bit of pink in County Durham. I've come up into the hills. I can leave my house. I'm only 8 miles from my house and I am pretty high up. I have seen a lot of information on YouTube over the last couple of weeks regarding winter kit, winter riding. Do you ride indoors? Do you ride outdoors? What bits of kit are the best? And I think no winter kit actually looks great. I have got on the new, that I purchased last week, Nike overhead hoodie, and it sort of comes down here. Anything covering my ears I just don't like, especially making videos like this because I can't hear my own voice and I'm probably speaking a little bit louder than I need to be. But yes, I don't think any kit is that good looking. It's always a bit heavy, always a bit cumbersome, and it doesn't feel as aero as it should do. I'm not fast in the slightest, but I just don't like to be weighed down by lots and lots of layers. And I have watched quite a few videos about what the best recommendations are for winter cycling, and I think this is it. I have actually got all the brands on today. I'm wearing an Assos base layer, I'm wearing a Sirocco long sleeve summer jersey, and I'm wearing a Rafa Core gilet from Team Cycles. And like I said, it's 5 degrees, but it's doing me well. But the highlight of my kit today has to be my brand new FIZIK shoes. So don't at me, but I'm going to put my foot on my bike for this. So these are the Tempo Arctia R5 Gore-TEX winter road cycling boots. And yes, I've just read that because I couldn't remember it. I am a size 8.5 and these are a 42.5, so they are pretty bang on the money. They've got one boa and one strap on this side, and this is the first pair of winter cycling shoes I have ever purchased, ever. And I did it because it says Gore-Tex on. So my FIZIK Tempo summer cycling shoes are exactly the same as this pretty much, but they've got 2 boas on and I've had them absolutely years. I got them gifted to me when I was riding in a FIZIK saddle photo shoot in about 2 or 3 years ago. When it comes to winter cycling, I've always worn my winter shoes and then put overshoes over the top, but it's a little bit cumbersome and they're just a little bit too heavy. So today I purchased my first pair ever winter cycling shoes. And up to now, they're very, very good. These Gore-Tex winter boots weigh 250 grams, and my summer cycling shoes, which are FIZIK as well, weigh 200. So for 50 grams, you get a lot of thickness and a little bit of fur on the inside as well. I've been out in these now for around about an hour, and I can't feel any cold whatsoever, and it is pretty cold. These boots were £186 in the sale, and up to now, one ride, they're absolutely worth it. Next week I'm off to Lancaster and I presume it's going to be as cold there as it is here. So I thought to improve my cycling and maybe prolong the cold to get myself a decent set of winter boots. Let's not forget, us outdoor types, we love that print, Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex does wear off, I'm aware of that, and they're not going to be waterproof forever, but they're much better than my summer cycling shoes with a layer over the top. There's one thing that I absolutely loved about these, and it's this little cutout here. From a distance, they just look like normal cycling shoes. Do you agree? You can't see this booty, and I think sometimes this booty can be a little bit ugly, but the way this drops down here, it just looks like a normal cycling shoe, but you still get that ankle protection and warmth. I've chatted enough and it's getting a little bit chilly now, I'm not moving, so let's get back on the bike and we'll have some more convo. Actually, just quickly, does anyone know what this is? It's in the middle of a field in a very, very small hamlet. That means village, I hope. And it looks like a prison. You know the drill, in the comments. So we are 16 miles into this one, but 1,500 feet. My face is so cold, but my feet aren't. We are 16 miles into this one, just over, and 1,500 feet of climbing. This is not a route that I do a lot, but I haven't rode all week. So I thought to get some heels in the legs. So the fur on these boots actually stops at the toe for obvious reasons, and that's where I can now feel the cold coming in a little bit. But the rest of my foot is absolutely toasty warm. The problem I might have is if I'm out for a long period of time, that cold will probably work its way through. But they're a lot better than my summer shoes with overshoes on, and I can get them on and off really quickly. I'm not only out today filming on the Pink Whip and doing a small review on these shoes, there's also another challenge. I had a little catch up with a friend last night whilst making a lasagna on FaceTime, and we had a discussion about putting out videos on the day that you actually make them. Now, it is a bit of a challenge. It's around about 3 o'clock now, and if you're watching this, it means I've passed my own challenge to come out on the bike, ride it, film it, edit it, and get it out. So I'm hoping, if you look at the clock now, it's earlier than 9 PM. That means I've actually done what I've set out to do. I have this week been in 2 meetings discussing next year, and I can tell you there's going to be 2 challenges, one in March and one in June, which may need me to edit on the fly. So this is a little test just for today, and it's only 30 miles. You can imagine the other challenges are a little bit further. And no, the thumbnail isn't clickbait. I did lie just a little bit. On last week's video with Foxy, I said I wasn't going to put out a video this week, but this one doesn't really count. It's just a tester to see if I can film, ride, and edit and get it out all in the same 6 hours. The sun is slowly setting, and, well, what sun there is anyway. And I'd love to try and get a coffee or a Coke in on this ride. So let's get back on the road. Getting chilly, the feet are still warm. So I'm 26 miles into this one and I'm running out of light. So the plan is this: we're going to gamble the coffee. If Starbucks lets me go through the drive-through on my bike, we're getting a coffee. If Starbucks says no, we're going home and I'll have an extra half an hour to get this video out. Coffee is in Starbucks' hands. Bike's not allowed to get served in the drive-through.
I mean, I can serve you, that's fine, but no, not normally. What you after?
Flat white, please.
Yeah.
So no, you're not allowed through a Starbucks drive-through on your bike. Nearly 30 miles on the clock. My feet are still lovely and warm. The toes are a little bit cold, but I would expect that. We did some fast descents and it is only about 2 degrees. I have got one merino wool base layer on, one summer jersey over the top, and some long bib, which are my summer tights, and then my new shoes. You've probably seen during this video I don't wear gloves either, and that's for 2 reasons. I run quite warm, and when I'm filming I find it very hard to turn the buttons on and off on the camera. My conclusion on winter summer kit is it's definitely down to preference. I know a lot of guys and a lot of girls that run very, very warm, but then I know an awful lot of people that run cold as well. I've been out tonight in very little and I've stayed quite warm. These physique boots will definitely give me the confidence to go out and ride in much colder weathers. And over the next few months, Graham can have his cycling partner back. So the video that was never meant to happen has happened. I've got a second birthday ride in on the Pink Beauty. We've done a little review on my new boots and I've stayed fairly warm whilst doing it. Thank you to everyone for all my birthday wishes. I'm going to leave this video here. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see everyone maybe next week.